Alright, so this female, the anery, was lying on her side and looking particularly like she might be about to go through some kind of ovulation or something. So I decided to throw in the Hypo Motley Jungle. Now you can see I'm just waving my hand here in front of the tank, but he has gone crazy. This guy is usually pretty calm. Every time I walk in here now, he's sniping the glass. So I don't know if it's the fact that he's just getting protective of the female or what you would call it, but I think I'm gonna leave him in there for a bit. I've seen some good signs. One of those being the female's been cruising around with her tail up, which is usually a good sign from what I've seen. Sorry, the glass is cracked on that cage there, so I gotta fix that glass. But I've seen her cruising around with her tail, the male chasing her around, and also, like I mentioned, how he's so protective now. It's almost like even faster than a feeding response. He just follows me around the room protectively, you know? You can see he's just moving across that cage. So I'm gonna leave him in there. I kind of called the boa season off. I was not feeding everyone as much as I should be, because when you're breeding you want to slow down on feeding. So I was, oh, there's the jungle. I'm gonna show you guys this because she looks, you can definitely tell she's gravid. She's the only one that I got to take this season, which is kind of why I called the season off. But now, after seeing this female cruising around with her tail up, I decided to put, this is interesting. If you take a look at this girl, she's really stretched out right now in some tight S's. Usually they do that when they're about to have some babies. You can see those tight S's in the back there. Usually I see that after they're done nest building and about to have some babies. But I think this is because I gave her a small meal and she's probably just trying to pass the meal without accidentally defecating some of the babies, as you've heard happens. So she's probably just trying to pass the meal comfortably. But it's definitely interesting. You can see I kind of spooked her by turning the light on there, but see those S's still in the back? The big bulge there in the middle. Not quite where a meal would be sitting, but a lot further down. She's about 40 days out from having some babies here, so it's gonna be really cool to see. You can see her front is very, very skinny, which is another good sign. Basically right there, what's coming in front of camera is where the babies are starting, and then she just gets really fat from there on. It's hard to pick up on camera, but you can see scale separation, the big bulge there. She's not that big of a girl. Last time she only had 13 babies and a couple slugs, so I'm hoping for a few more this year. She's bred with the Hypo Jungle, so, or sorry, a really clean Hypo, so I should be getting Hypo Jungles. Oh, look at this part of the bulge coming around here. Massive, massive. I know she's pregnant because I confirmed the heartbeats, so I just wanted to show you guys that. And I'm hoping something similar happens with these two. You can see that Hypo Jungle, he's almost fully striped besides the tail area. And he's anery, and then we have the anery female here. Really nice black tail. She's kind of under the rock here, but she and him should make me some ghost jungles, anery jungles, Hypo jungles, normal jungles, aneries, hypos, ghosts, and normals. But if he proves out to be super, which he could be, then I'm gonna get some only the hypo versions, including ghosts and hypos. This is my ghost girl. She's gonna go with one of those 2 male jungles next year. I've just been building her up to size. She's an 08. So we'll see, either next year she's going with the IMG or one of the 2 hypo jungles head anery I have. And she looks really good right now, actually. So it's just a bit of a breeding update. Like I said, I kind of called the season off. I wanted to grow everyone up to size, make sure everyone's doing okay, and not cut down on the meals because I was trying to breed. So we'll let this one litter take its course in the next 40 some days. May 26th is the due date, and hopefully we'll see something with these 2. I'm only gonna try for maybe a few more weeks, see if I see any action, see if I see any ovulation, and then I'm probably gonna pull him. He's a small male. I don't want to stunt him. I would love to see that pattern in a 5-6 foot male. So there you go.